This is Jay Brand, the Science Man, here from Newark Digital Academy in Newark, Ohio. And today I'm going to teach you science. We're going to take a look at an OGT question from the 2007 test using the OGT success site. Type that into Google. Go to OGT students, practice for the test. Give me a second. I got to log out and log back in. So practice for the test. Take a test without logging in. And we're going to look at the 2007 question number 7, which deals with chemical bonding. So the question gives you a periodic table, and it says, in terms of electrons, describe the difference between the formation of the covalent bond of Cl2 and the ionic bond of NaCl, which is sodium chloride. So the first thing we should do is locate these on the periodic table. And by the way, pause it at any time, take a second, try to answer it yourself, and then unpause it and see if you got it right. So the chlorine, Cl, is right here. And then we have Na over here. So we have two different types of bonds they're asking about, covalent and ionic. There's three types of bonds in general: covalent, ionic, and metallic. Metallic bonds typically are going to involve these guys here in the center, which are called transition metals. And metallic bonds are pretty easy. Those are all metals, so the electrons flow around very easily, like copper wire in your house. Covalent bonds right here, anytime you see covalent, you should think sharing. Because what happens in covalent bonds is the electrons actually share between the different atoms involved. Another cool way to remember it is covalent bonds will always involve two nonmetals. So on a periodic table, if it was colored and there's a legend, if you can picture it, usually everything over here is a nonmetal and everything on the left side is a metal. So covalent bonding is two nonmetals that share electrons. Ionic bonding are where you're going to have things on opposite sides of the periodic table. Ionic bonding is a metal and a nonmetal. And what happens is the metals are going to lose electrons and the nonmetals are going to gain electrons. And that's what forms an ionic bond. So the ionic bond in NaCl is caused by the losing and gaining of electrons to form ions, which then electrically attract to each other. So that one, the ionic one's a little bit more tricky to explain. Covalent's easy, they share electrons. Ionic is gaining and losing of electrons to form ions, which then attract a metal and a nonmetal together to make a compound. Hopefully you were tracking with all that. You might have to go back and look some of it up. It is a more in-depth concept, but look up chemical bonding. Good luck on the Science OGT coming up. Make sure you watch plenty of the other videos so that you can be well prepared. Have a great day.